Italians march for abortion rights after far-right election victory.
This post received a score of 39,000, with an upvote ratio of 85%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Italy's abortion situation is somewhat odd. It's legal in the first trimester. But in lots of the country you're gonna have a tough time finding a doctor willing to provide one.
Italian here. It's difficult to have an abortion in the south regions basically. Going north is way easier.
Sounds like the US honestly.
Yeah, with the difference in extension. Italy is smaller than the state of Texas for example. You can drive a car from north to south in less than a day? So kind of the same.
Italy also have a really good train infrastructure, so you don't even need to drive.
As an American, I'm so jealous. I would love me some high-speed rail here.
High-speed rail is a cherry to put on top of an already great rail network. High-speed rail is the middle part of a trip, usually. You walk out of your home to the local train station. You take a regional train to get you to the main station of your nearest city. You ride the high-speed train to the main station of a different city. You take a regional train from there to the town you're going. You walk to your destination.
Reliable local rail networks only exist in a handful of cities. I see this high-speed rail project the nation has been teasing between DC and Boston as a sort of intro to trains for the nation. DC and New York have some of the most reliable public transportation in the country, also a high influx of tourism between the two cities even from outside the two. Private rail networks need to be put in their place.
DC lawyer here. There is a relatively high speed line between NYC and DC. Lawyers and business types like it better than flights because Union Station and Penn Station exist in the middle of their cities. But getting in and out of Dulles, BWI, or even Reagan, is a pita.
For business types who can hop a train with the company card, it's perfect. Compare this to nationalized European high or semi-high-speed rail, however, and we're easily paying 10 times the cost. Privatized rail systems and the airline industry are two major hurdles if we are to make affordable public transportation that keeps up with other developed countries. 3 hours and $30 to get from DC to NYC should be the goal.
Sadly, voter participation was only at 60-ish%. I am sure there are quite a few people who regret not voting.
Old people outvote youth 3-1. Only because the youth don't bother voting.
Yeah, but in this election the 18 to 24 vote for Meloni's party wasn't exactly as low as people make it sound. It looks like it was the second most voted party from the choices given. Either young people were disenfranchised and thought Meloni winning was inevitable, opposition party that hasn't governed yet, during an economic crisis, with energy prices soaring for families that already struggled living paycheck to paycheck, plus COVID equals malcontent for any ruling party, or were so sure that she couldn't win that they stayed home. Either way, the voters were pretty clear, and I already knew before starting my day as poll worker that while counting votes I'd have to hear Fratelli d'Italia con Giorgia Meloni more times than I wished.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.